Did you know that some of the vegetables we think are healthy can actually worsen kidney inflammation? Yes, even common ones like spinach or tomatoes can silently stress your kidneys when eaten in the wrong way. Meanwhile, a few humble vegetables, often ignored, can soothe kidney tissues, flush out toxins, and help lower inflammation naturally. So, if you're someone you love has kidney issues, high creatinine levels, or just wants to protect their kidneys, this video could be life-changing. Stay till the end, because the last worst vegetable on our list might completely surprise you. Your kidneys are the body's natural filters, removing waste, balancing minerals, and controlling blood pressure. But constant exposure to toxins, processed foods, and hidden chemicals leads to inflammation inside the kidneys, which slows filtration and damages nephrons, the tiny filters that keep your blood clean. When inflammation increases, you may notice fatigue, puffiness around the eyes, swelling in the legs, or even changes in urine color. Sadly, many people ignore these early signs until it's too late. The good news? Nature gives us powerful anti-inflammatory vegetables that can support your kidneys, detox your body, and restore balance. But it also hides a few tricky vegetables that seem healthy, yet contain oxalates, potassium, or compounds that overload weak kidneys. In this video, we'll explore both sides, the 5 best vegetables that fight kidney inflammation and the 5 worst vegetables that secretly fuel it. So, grab a notebook, because what you'll learn today could completely change how you plan your next meal. 1. Cabbage, the detox defender. Cabbage might look like a simple, everyday vegetable, but when it comes to kidney health, it's truly a quiet powerhouse. This humble green or purple vegetable is loaded with nutrients that can help reduce kidney inflammation, lower toxin buildup, and even protect your kidneys for further damage. Cabbage belongs to the cruciferous family, the same family as cauliflower and broccoli, and is rich in vitamin K, vitamin C, and antioxidants like anthocyanins and indoles. These compounds fight inflammation at the cellular level, helping reduce oxidative stress, one of the main causes of kidney tissue swelling and damage. What makes cabbage stand out from other vegetables is its low potassium and phosphorus content. These 2 minerals are critical because when kidneys are inflamed or damaged, they can't remove excess potassium and phosphorus efficiently. High levels of these minerals can be dangerous, affecting your heart and bone health. That's why cabbage is one of the few leafy greens considered safe and beneficial even for people with chronic kidney disease, CKD. Cabbage also supports your body's detoxification process. It contains compounds called glucosinolates, which break down into isothiocyanates. These activate detox enzymes in the liver, the body's first line of defense, reducing the workload on your kidneys. The cleaner your liver and bloodstream are, the less inflammation your kidneys have to handle. Another remarkable benefit is that cabbage helps to alkalize the body. Many kidney issues arise or worsen in an acidic environment, caused by processed foods, meat-heavy diets, and dehydration. The alkalizing nature of cabbage helps restore your body's pH balance, creating a gentler environment for kidney healing. You can enjoy cabbage in many ways: raw in salads, lightly steamed with olive oil, or fermented as sauerkraut to boost gut-friendly bacteria. Fermented cabbage not only improves digestion, but also enhances the body's natural detox and immune response, which indirectly protects your kidneys. If you're dealing with water retention or swelling, cabbage can also help due to its mild diuretic effect. It promotes urine production and helps flush out excess sodium and fluid, which often accumulate when kidney function slows down. But here's a pro tip: avoid overcooking cabbage. Excessive heat can destroy its vitamin C and phytonutrients. Steaming it lightly for 3 to 5 minutes or stir-frying quickly helps preserve its kidney-healing compounds. Have you ever tried steamed or fermented cabbage as part of your kidney cleanse diet? Share your favorite way to enjoy cabbage in the comments. Your idea might inspire someone else to start healing naturally. 2. Cucumbers, nature's cooling hydrator. Cucumbers are often seen as just a crunchy salad ingredient, but for your kidneys, they're nothing short of a natural healer. Made up of nearly 95% water, cucumbers are among the most hydrating and detoxifying vegetables on the planet. They help your body flush out excess toxins, salts, and waste materials, all of which contribute to kidney inflammation if left unchecked. When kidneys are inflamed, they struggle to filter out waste products efficiently. This can lead to swelling, fatigue, and high levels of creatinine in the blood. Cucumbers work gently to reduce this internal pressure by encouraging urine production. In simple terms, they help your kidneys breathe again. One of the most valuable nutrients in cucumbers is silica, a trace mineral that supports connective tissues and helps keep kidney cells flexible and healthy. Cucumbers are also rich in antioxidants like flavonoids and tannins, which combat free radicals, the unstable molecules that cause oxidative stress and inflammation inside the kidneys. These antioxidants protect nephrons, the microscopic filters inside the kidneys, allowing them to function efficiently without being damaged by toxins. Another hidden benefit of cucumbers is their ability to cool down the body. When kidney tissues are inflamed, your internal temperature often rises, which worsens swelling. Cucumbers act as a natural coolant, helping to lower internal heat and soothe irritated tissues. Their gentle diuretic effect also helps reduce water retention and puffiness, common symptoms in people with early kidney dysfunction. And unlike some other hydrating foods, cucumbers are very low in potassium, making them suitable even for people with moderate to severe kidney issues. You can enjoy cucumbers raw in salads, blend them into smoothies, or infuse them into water for a refreshing kidney detox drink. Adding lemon and mint to cucumber-infused water creates an even stronger cleansing effect. If you're someone who struggles with dehydration or bloating, drinking cucumber-infused water throughout the day can make a visible difference in just a week. However, always choose organic cucumbers when possible. Non-organic cucumbers are often sprayed with pesticides and coated with wax, which can introduce harmful chemicals into your body and burden the kidneys further. Peeling the cucumber before eating is another good way to reduce pesticide exposure if organic options aren't available. Do you prefer eating cucumbers raw, juiced, or infused in water for your kidney cleanse? Let me know in the comments below. Your answer could help someone new to kidney health make a better choice today. 3. Cauliflower, the inflammation blocker. Cauliflower might look like an ordinary vegetable, but when it comes to protecting your kidneys, it's one of nature's most powerful allies. Packed with vitamin C, vitamin K, folate, and fiber, cauliflower offers a unique combination of nutrients that fight inflammation from the inside out. What makes it truly special for kidney health is that it's low in potassium and phosphorus, two minerals that can become dangerous when kidneys are inflamed or weakened. That's why cauliflower is often recommended by nephrologists and dietitians as a safe substitute for high potassium vegetables. When kidneys are under stress, they produce fewer detoxifying enzymes, allowing toxins and free radicals to accumulate. Cauliflower contains special compounds called glucosinolates and indoles, which help your body produce more of these protective enzymes. Once activated, these compounds convert into isothiocyanates, which have strong anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. They work like a natural shield around your kidney cells, protecting them from oxidative stress and chemical damage. Research has shown that cruciferous vegetables, including cauliflower, can help lower inflammatory markers in the body and support better detoxification. This means that cauliflower doesn't just soothe your kidneys, it helps your liver, digestive system, and immune system function more efficiently too. One of the easiest ways to add cauliflower to your diet is by using it as a healthy replacement for starchy foods. Potatoes, rice, and bread often contain high amounts of potassium and carbohydrates that can burden your kidneys. But cauliflower can replace them perfectly. You can make cauliflower rice, cauliflower mash, or even bake cauliflower patties. It's not only satisfying, but also far more kidney-friendly. Adding herbs like turmeric, garlic, and olive oil enhances its healing potential because these ingredients have natural anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. When you cook cauliflower, avoid boiling it for too long. Overcooking can destroy valuable nutrients and reduce its health benefits. Steaming or roasting it lightly keeps the texture firm and retains its detoxifying compounds. If you prefer a creamy version, try blending steamed cauliflower with garlic and olive oil to make a smooth, kidney-friendly puree. It's delicious, low in sodium, and supports your body's natural cleansing process. Would you like me to share a complete recipe using cauliflower to support kidney health? Type yes in the comments if you'd love to see a video on that soon. 4. Onions, the natural kidney cleanser. Onions are one of the most common ingredients in our kitchens, yet few people realize how deeply beneficial they are for kidney health. They do far more than add flavor. Onions act as a natural cleanser for the kidneys, helping them flush toxins and reduce internal inflammation. They contain a powerful antioxidant called quercetin, which works as a natural anti-inflammatory compound. Quercetin helps neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that can damage kidney cells and accelerate tissue scarring. When oxidative stress is reduced, the kidneys can function more efficiently, filtering waste and balancing fluids without strain. This makes onions an essential food for anyone looking to support kidney healing naturally. Another remarkable property of onions is their ability to regulate blood sugar levels. High blood sugar is one of the leading causes of kidney inflammation and damage, especially in people with diabetes. Onions slow down the absorption of sugar from food, helping prevent spikes in blood glucose. Stable blood sugar means less inflammation, less pressure on the kidneys, and a healthier filtration rate. Onions are also known to support circulation and detoxification. They contain sulfur compounds that stimulate enzymes in the liver, which help process and remove toxins from the bloodstream. When your liver performs better, your kidneys receive less toxic load to filter, reducing the risk of inflammation and swelling. Another little-known fact is that onions contain prebiotics, natural fibers that nourish good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome indirectly supports your kidneys by improving nutrient absorption and reducing toxin formation in the digestive tract. The best way to consume onions for kidney health is raw or lightly cooked. When onions are fried or deeply caramelized, they lose some of their quercetin and beneficial sulfur compounds. Raw onion in salads or lightly sautéed onion in soups and vegetable dishes is ideal. If you combine onions with garlic, their cleansing effect becomes even stronger because the two share complementary sulfur-based compounds. Together, they help purify the blood and protect the delicate blood vessels that feed your kidneys. However, if you have a sensitive stomach, start with small amounts of raw onion and gradually increase intake as your body adapts. Have you ever noticed a difference in your energy or digestion when adding onions regularly to your meals? Share your experience in the comments. Your insight could help someone else improve their kidney health naturally. 5. Garlic, the ancient healer. Garlic has been used as a healing food for thousands of years, and modern science continues to confirm what ancient healers already knew. It's not only good for your heart and immune system, it's also one of the most powerful natural protectors of your kidneys. Garlic contains a unique compound called allicin, which is released when a clove is crushed or chopped. Allicin has strong anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antioxidant properties that work together to protect kidney tissues from damage. Inflammation is one of the main causes of reduced kidney function, and garlic helps by lowering inflammatory cytokines, chemicals that trigger swelling and tissue stress inside the kidneys. This means that garlic doesn't just reduce pain or discomfort. It helps stop the internal damage that leads to long-term kidney problems. Another reason garlic is a kidney savior is its effect on blood pressure and cholesterol. High blood pressure is a major risk factor for kidney disease because it damages the delicate blood vessels that carry nutrients and oxygen to the nephrons, the tiny filters inside your kidneys. Garlic naturally helps relax blood vessels and improve blood flow, reducing the strain on your kidneys. It also lowers LDL, or bad cholesterol, preventing fat buildup that can block blood supply to kidney tissues. In one scientific study, patients who took garlic extract experienced a significant reduction in oxidative stress within kidney tissues within just a few weeks. This shows that garlic helps your kidneys recover and perform their natural detox function more efficiently. Garlic also enhances the body's natural detox pathways. It stimulates liver enzymes that break down toxins, which reduces the workload on your kidneys. When the liver and kidneys work in harmony, the whole system becomes cleaner, calmer, and less inflamed. The best way to use garlic for kidney health is in its raw or lightly cooked form. Crushing a fresh clove and letting it rest for about 10 minutes before consuming helps activate allicin. You can mix it with a teaspoon of honey, add it to salads, or use it in soups and stir-fries. If you find raw garlic too strong, cook it lightly at low heat, but avoid burning it, as high heat destroys its healing compounds. It's also wise to avoid overusing garlic supplements unless recommended by a healthcare professional, as whole garlic offers a balanced and safer effect. Do you use garlic daily for its health benefits, or only for flavor in your meals? Let me know in the comments below, and share how you prefer to include this ancient healer in your diet. Worst vegetables for kidney health. Now that you know the best vegetables that help soothe kidney inflammation and support natural healing, it's equally important to understand which ones might silently make things worse. Some vegetables, though packed with nutrients, can increase oxalates, potassium, or certain compounds that irritate your kidneys when they're already inflamed. So, stay tuned as we uncover the 5 worst vegetables for kidney inflammation, and you might be surprised to see a few of your everyday favorites on this list. 1. Tomatoes, the oxalate trap. Tomatoes are one of the most popular vegetables in the world. They add color, flavor, and freshness to almost every dish. But for people struggling with kidney inflammation or elevated creatinine levels, tomatoes can be a hidden problem. While they contain healthy nutrients like vitamin C, lycopene, and potassium, they also come with a downside: oxalates and potassium overload. Let's break this down carefully. Oxalates are natural compounds found in many fruits and vegetables. In small amounts, they're harmless. However, when they accumulate in the body, especially in people with kidney issues, they can bind with calcium and form kidney stones. These stones irritate kidney tissues, trigger inflammation, and can even block urinary flow, leading to more pain and swelling. Tomatoes are considered moderate to high in oxalates, and that means frequent consumption may increase the risk of stone formation in sensitive individuals. Now, potassium is another element that requires attention. Healthy kidneys filter excess potassium easily. But when kidney function is impaired or inflamed, potassium levels can rise dangerously in the blood. This condition, called hyperkalemia, can cause fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and muscle weakness. Tomatoes are naturally rich in potassium. A single medium tomato contains about 290 milligrams of potassium, and a cup of tomato juice can exceed 500 milligrams. For someone with normal kidney function, this is not a concern. But if your kidneys are inflamed or your GFR, glomerular filtration rate, is low, this extra potassium can cause harm. Another overlooked issue with tomatoes is their acidic nature. Tomato-based products like sauces, ketchup, and soups can make the internal environment more acidic. This acidity can worsen inflammation and stress the kidney's filtration process even further. For people dealing with kidney inflammation, it's better to reduce or moderate tomato intake. Instead of using fresh tomatoes daily, try alternatives like roasted red bell peppers or pumpkin puree, which give a similar color and flavor with far less acidity and oxalate content. If you absolutely love tomatoes, use them occasionally, and make sure to remove the seeds and skin, where most oxalates are concentrated. Also, pair tomatoes with calcium-rich foods like tofu or yogurt, which can help bind oxalates in the gut and prevent them from entering the bloodstream. Have you ever experienced discomfort or bloating after eating tomato-based dishes? Share your experience in the comments. You might be surprised how common this reaction is for people with sensitive kidneys. 2. Spinach, the hidden stone former. Spinach is often labeled as a superfood. It's praised for its iron, vitamins, and antioxidants. But when it comes to kidney health, this green leafy vegetable can be both a friend and a foe. While spinach nourishes the body with essential nutrients, it also contains one of the highest levels of oxalates among all vegetables. And that's where the problem begins for anyone dealing with kidney inflammation or poor filtration function. Oxalates, as we discussed earlier, can combine with calcium inside the kidneys to form calcium oxalate stones, the most common type of kidney stone worldwide. When these microscopic crystals accumulate, they irritate delicate kidney tissues and trigger inflammation. Over time, this irritation can cause pain, swelling, and even reduce kidney performance. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach can contain over 750 milligrams of oxalates. That's several times higher than what the kidneys can easily handle when already inflamed. Many people with kidney problems unknowingly make things worse by adding spinach to smoothies or salads every day, thinking it's a detox food. But in reality, too much spinach can overload the kidneys with oxalates and increase inflammation instead of reducing it. The potassium content in spinach is also quite high. A single serving provides about 550 milligrams of potassium, which can be risky for people with reduced kidney function. When potassium builds up in the bloodstream, it can cause muscle weakness, irregular heartbeat, and nerve issues. So what should you do if you love spinach? The key is moderation and preparation. Boiling spinach for a few minutes and discarding the water can reduce oxalate content by nearly half. Avoid eating raw spinach daily. Instead, rotate it with other greens like kale, lettuce, or bottle gourd leaves, which are much gentler on the kidneys. If you're dealing with chronic kidney disease or high creatinine levels, your doctor might recommend avoiding spinach altogether. It's always wise to get nutritionist advice before including it regularly in your diet. Also, remember that even healthy-looking juices or green detox drinks from cafes can contain large amounts of raw spinach. Always read the ingredients carefully before drinking anything marketed as detox. Have you been drinking green smoothies with spinach daily? If so, you might want to reconsider. Let me know in the comments if you've noticed any changes in your health after reducing spinach intake. 3. Beetroot, the nitrate overload. Beetroot is often celebrated as a heart-healthy vegetable, known for boosting blood flow and improving athletic performance. However, when it comes to kidney inflammation and impaired kidney function, beetroot can quietly become one of the most problematic vegetables. Beets contain very high levels of oxalates, which can worsen kidney inflammation and lead to stone formation. Just half a cup of boiled beetroot can contain over 150 milligrams of oxalates, a significant amount for someone with sensitive kidneys. These oxalates tend to combine with calcium in the urinary tract, forming calcium oxalate stones. Over time, they can irritate the kidney lining, trigger inflammation, and interfere with the kidney's ability to filter waste efficiently. Many people turn to beetroot juice for natural detox, not realizing that it may do the opposite for inflamed kidneys. The deep red color of beetroot comes from natural pigments called betalains, which have antioxidant properties. While these pigments are healthy for most people, they can strain kidneys that are already struggling to filter toxins. Beetroot also contains nitrates, compounds that convert to nitric oxide in the body. This process helps dilate blood vessels and improve circulation, which sound beneficial. But in people with poor kidney function, excess nitrates can lead to nitrite buildup in the blood, creating more oxidative stress and inflammation. Additionally, beetroot is rich in potassium. A single medium beet provides nearly 450 milligrams. If your kidneys are inflamed or your potassium levels are already high, consuming beetroot regularly can cause potassium overload, leading to fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and even cardiac complications. The situation becomes more serious with beetroot juice. A glass of fresh beetroot juice can contain concentrated oxalates and potassium, far exceeding safe levels for anyone with chronic kidney issues. For healthy individuals, beetroot is perfectly fine in moderation. But for those dealing with inflammation, high creatinine, or reduced GFR, it's best to limit or completely avoid beetroot in both solid and juice form. If you enjoy its earthy flavor, consider alternatives like carrots or red bell peppers, which are far gentler on the kidneys and still rich in antioxidants. Have you ever tried beetroot juice as a detox drink? Did you feel more energized, or did it seem to cause bloating and fatigue? Share your experience in the comments. your story can help others make better, kidney-friendly choices. 4. Cauliflower, the hidden sulfur strain. Cauliflower has gained huge popularity in recent years as a healthy substitute for rice, mashed potatoes, and even pizza crust. It's low in calories, rich in fiber, and full of vitamins. But for people struggling with kidney inflammation or poor filtration function, cauliflower may not always be as harmless as it seems. While it is often included in many renal diet plans, it has a few hidden properties that can sometimes irritate the kidneys when consumed in excess. Let's explore why. Cauliflower belongs to the cruciferous vegetable family, which includes broccoli, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. These vegetables are packed with sulfur-containing compounds called glucosinolates. When digested, these compounds break down into substances that support detoxification. However, in sensitive individuals, excessive sulfur metabolism can lead to increased uric acid formation. High uric acid levels are linked with gout and kidney stones, both of which can worsen kidney inflammation. So, while cauliflower does support liver detox, it may simultaneously burden inflamed kidneys with more uric acid to process. Another concern with cauliflower is purine content. Purines are natural compounds that, when broken down, form uric acid. For healthy kidneys, this isn't a big deal. But for those with reduced filtration rate or chronic inflammation, purines can increase uric acid buildup, leading to further irritation in the kidneys and joints. Also, cauliflower, though not as high as spinach or beetroot, still contains moderate oxalates. When combined with other oxalate-rich foods in a day, it may contribute to crystal formation over time. The gas and bloating some people experience after eating cauliflower are caused by its complex carbohydrates and sulfur content. When your kidneys are inflamed, your digestive system also tends to slow down. Excess gas and pressure can make you feel uncomfortable and fatigued. To make cauliflower more kidney-friendly, always steam or boil it lightly before eating. Cooking helps reduce purine and sulfur levels. Avoid eating large portions daily, especially if your uric acid or creatinine levels are high. Mix small portions of cauliflower with low-purine vegetables like bottle gourd, pumpkin, or cucumber. If you're using cauliflower as a rice replacement, limit it to 2 or 3 times a week. Remember, even healthy foods can become harmful if consumed without balance. Have you switched to cauliflower rice or mash thinking it's always healthy? Did you notice any changes in your energy or digestion afterward? Share your thoughts below. It might help others facing similar confusion. 5. Eggplant, the lectin and solanine trigger. Eggplant, also known as brinjal or aubergine, is a colorful and versatile vegetable loved across many cuisines. It's low in calories and packed with antioxidants, which makes it seem like a healthy choice. However, for people suffering from kidney inflammation, high creatinine, or reduced GFR, eggplant can be surprisingly troublesome. The reason lies in 2 natural compounds found in eggplants, lectins and solanine. Let's understand what these are and how they affect your kidneys. Lectins are proteins that plants produce to protect themselves from pests and pathogens. While they're harmless in small amounts, excessive intake can irritate the gut lining and trigger mild immune responses in the body. This internal irritation can promote low-grade inflammation, which in turn worsens existing kidney inflammation. When the immune system is constantly activated, inflammatory chemicals circulate through the bloodstream and put extra stress on the kidney's filtration process. The second compound, solanine, is a natural alkaloid also found in potatoes and tomatoes. In sensitive individuals, solanine can irritate the digestive system and contribute to inflammatory reactions. If your kidneys are already inflamed or struggling, solanine exposure can make the condition worse by increasing oxidative stress. Eggplants also contain moderate oxalates, which can bind to calcium and form tiny crystals inside the kidneys. These microscopic oxalate particles can lead to irritation, pain, and over time, even stone formation if consumed in excess. Another important factor is potassium. 1 cup of cooked eggplant contains nearly 250 milligrams of potassium. This isn't very high, but for people on a low-potassium renal diet, regular or large servings can push potassium levels beyond safe limits. That's why doctors often recommend limiting or avoiding eggplant in people with advanced kidney disease or persistent inflammation. If you still want to enjoy eggplant occasionally, you can make it safer by soaking sliced eggplant in salted water for 15 to 20 minutes before cooking. This process helps reduce both lectin and solanine levels. Cooking eggplant thoroughly also neutralizes some of its irritating compounds. Avoid fried or spicy eggplant dishes, as oil and spices can worsen inflammation. Instead, bake, steam, or grill it lightly with mild seasonings like turmeric and olive oil. Do you often eat eggplant dishes like curry, grilled brinjal, or baba ganoush? Have you ever noticed bloating or heaviness afterward? Share your experience in the comments. It could help someone realize how even healthy vegetables can affect kidney comfort. Final note: heal your kidneys naturally and gently. Now that you've learned about the 5 best and 5 worst vegetables for lowering kidney inflammation, take a moment to reflect on what this means for your daily meals. Your kidneys are not just filters. They are powerful cleansing organs that work 24 hours a day to remove toxins, balance fluids, and maintain internal harmony. When inflammation starts, it's often silent. No pain, no warning, just gradual fatigue, swelling, or changes in urine color. But with awareness and small dietary changes, you can truly make a difference. Every vegetable you eat either heals or harms. Choosing the right ones gives your kidneys a chance to recover, rebuild, and perform better. Foods like cabbage, cucumbers, bell peppers, onions, and garlic help cleanse your system naturally. They soothe inflammation, flush out toxins, and support your body's natural detox pathways. On the other hand, avoiding or limiting tomatoes, spinach, beetroot, cauliflower, and eggplant prevents further irritation and reduces the chemical burden on your kidneys. It's not about restriction. It's about balance, finding what nourishes you rather than harms you. When your meals are built around healing vegetables, clean hydration, and mindful eating, your kidneys respond beautifully. They begin to repair themselves, your energy increases, and your body feels lighter and cleaner. Remember, real healing is not about overnight miracles. It's about consistency, one smart choice at a time. Even small daily improvements in your diet can lead to long-term kidney protection and better overall health. If you've been dealing with high creatinine, swelling, or low energy, consider starting with just one simple change from today's video. Maybe it's adding more cucumbers and garlic to your meals. Or maybe it's reducing spinach and beetroot juice. Each mindful step brings your kidneys closer to balance. Which of these vegetables surprised you the most? And which one will you start including or avoiding from today? Comment below and share your thoughts. Your story might inspire someone else to begin their healing journey too. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to protect their kidneys naturally. Together, we can build a community focused on natural healing and awareness.